Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Akakadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Akim out there, and this is a quick sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of this recent news article from RT.com as of July the 24th, 2023, and it reads, North Korea fires 2 missiles. So the third launch less than a week, I meant to say, comes ahead of the 1953 Armistice anniversary. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea launched 2 ballistic missiles from the vicinity of Pyongyang into the Sea of Japan on Monday evening, according to the South Korean military and the Japanese Coast Guard. It says the consecutive launches happened between 11:55 midnight local time. The Joint Chief of Staff in Seoul said in a statement, what appears to be a short-range ballistic missile flew for about 400 kilometers and 248 miles before splashing down into the sea. The South Korean military condemned the launch as a grave provocation threatening the regional peace and stability. Said it would work with the U.S. to better monitor North Korea's military activities, according to the Associated Press. Several hours before the missile tested, a nuclear-powered U.S. submarine docked at South Korea's Jeju Island. Unlike the USS Kentucky, the ballistic missile submarine, which arrived in the port of Boston last week, the USS Annapolis, is armed with conventional weapons. Pyongyang reacted to the arrival of the U.S. Marine by test firing ballistic and cruise missiles. On Thursday, the state news agency KCNA shared a government statement threatening a nuclear response if the U.S. deployed aircraft carriers, bombers, and missile submarines in the south. Last week, the U.S. soldiers stationed in South Korea crossed the Armistice line, and the DPRK Washington has reached out to Pyongyang via the United States Command UNSC, established in 1950 and continue to operate to the present day. The increasing tension comes ahead of the anniversary of the truce that froze the Korean War, July the 27th, 1953. The conflict between the North and the South quickly drew the U.S. and China. Both neither side could prevail after the bloody battle of 1951. The Korean Peninsula was even portioned along with the Armistice line pending a final peace treaty that was never signed. South Korea planned Seoul ceremonies honoring the dead on Thursday with the participation of the U.S. and other regional veterans of the conflict. North Korea, meanwhile, plans to celebrate victory in what it calls the Great Fatherland Liberation War with the high-ranking Chinese delegation in attendance. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. It reads through the Holy Scriptures from BibleGateway.com, and it reads, it says, and when ye shall hear of wars or rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24 and verse 7, and it reads, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Matthew 24 and verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Shalom. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article as of July the 24th, 2023. As it says again from RT.com, Alternative World News. As it says, North Korea fires 2 missiles. So it says, the third launch less than a week comes ahead in 1953 Armistice anniversary. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Akaradash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.